Hey there, welcome back to coverage here at the Community Super League. Marshall Sutcliffe, and I've got with me the Manosaurus, Wedge himself. Wedge Dog, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing well. For a second there, I thought you might have forgotten my name and I was going to cry on screen. But
No, not at
crisis
all.
averted.
You
So,
know, I actually guessed your name without knowing it, and I'm not talking about your screen name. Everybody knows you as Wedge, and I'm like, I've always called him Wedge. I don't know,
right.
and somebody is like, well, what's his real name? And I'm like, I don't know, and they're like, take a guess, and I'm like, I don't know, Anthony or something, and they're like, yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah, I just nailed it, first shot, just
Oh,
boom,
wow.
binged it. I was like, holy crap,
Dang,
that
look at
was,
you. Jeez.
yeah, I know, it was insane. It was incredibly lucky.
Might play
All
the
right.
lottery or something.
Well, not okay, sure. Yeah, I'll take a lottery. All right, so Canadian Highlander, which I am so excited for tonight because this is a format that I've really taken on as one of my favorite constructed formats, and it's one that I wrote an article about it on the mothership. I wrote one on my website as well. I've had a Canadian Highlander deck for a while now, and I've really found that it fills a certain spot in Magic for me. Kind of the I get to have my deck kind of role, right? Where like, when new cards come out, sometimes it's hard to get excited about them if they don't have a place to go, right? It's like, well, here's a
Yeah.
new card. And it's like, well, I'm not really super into standard. Like I'll play it when I need to play it, but I'm not like, I don't always have a standard deck at the ready or whatever. And if a card's not quite good enough for modern, it's kind of like, well, all right, there it goes. And I was always jealous because, commander players, they have a place for cards like that, and
Yeah.
they'll have a couple of decks. And I've really found that Canadian Highlander's been that for me.
It's absolutely amazing. I had very limited experience with Canadian Highlander before it was announced as this week's CSL format. My main experience with it is the professor yelling into my ear every 6 seconds that Canadian Highlander is amazing, but I've just never had the time to really like dive into it. I love it. It's amazing. Not just the games tonight, but as I was looking into building decks, it's so customizable. It's like you can really put your personality into what you're building, and
Yes.
it's absolutely fantastic. Not I will say the stereotype is that it's just like Commander, totally not like Commander.
Yeah, it feels
It,
it
it
feels
feels
much
really
different.
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was pleasantly surprised by how much I liked it. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not surprised it's growing in popularity because it's really fun.
Yeah. And so why don't we get into our deck list? We can start with mine. I thought
Yeah.
about making something new for the Super League because I've had one Canadian Highlander deck that I've had for a while, and I've kind of been poking around at starting another one. But I thought, no, I got to run my deck. Like this is the most Marshall deck I've ever built in anything ever. And
I'm
why don't we
excited.
take a look at it? Yeah, it's basically just pure value all the time. You can see my points here. A lot of them are card draw.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Someone has a
yeah.
plan.
I've got three different Jaces in the deck. Plus, I went ahead and spent for Ancestral, and then I've got this is a perfect example. Wedge, Library of Alexandria. You see that on my points list down at the bottom,
Yep.
right? I've always loved this card. Now, not just because it's very powerful, it is, and that part's really cool, but also I love the artwork. Arabian Nights artwork wise is definitely my favorite set, and I mean everything from the symbol, the set symbol, all the way to the themes in it. I've always really appreciated because when I played back in the day, those cards were around, and I didn't play seriously then, and so I really was kind of into that kind of stuff, and you know I've always wanted to get one. And I thought I've had a few times where I could trade for one or maybe get one at a GP, a beat up one or something like that.
Right.
But I always never had a place for it because you can't play it in Commander. I have a Commander deck, but they're like, no, it's not legal. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna start playing vintage, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have I
Just
want to
to
get like
play library.
yeah, I want to get like one sweet card, but I don't necessarily need to go out and get all the crazy stuff. And I was so happy because this is perfect, right? Like, yeah, it cost me a point. Like, it's not like it's just free to put in my deck, but I finally went out and I found one at a GP. And, that's the kind of experience that you can get from it. And, yeah, I call this one hard in the paint. And I have to say, Maria, 100% correct. She just like guessed at what that means. And she was 1000%. But as you can see, I've also got Painter Servant in there. So that was kind of the pun there. But yeah, this deck is a value deck that is designed to have a combo finish if it needs it, but it doesn't have to. It can also just win regularly. And I want to see what you brought, Wedge. What did old Wedge Dad Millionaire bring to the table here?
Yeah. All right. So all right. So going into the format completely blank, a lot of people told me I could pretty much build whatever I wanted to. So naturally, I decided to stick as many combos into my deck as humanly possible.
Oh no.
Oh, it is great. My deck is, we could bring it up on the screen. It's called Pappy Druid. Now, the only people who are going to understand this reference are children who saw a show like on PBS called Pappy Druid, which is like this guy who just taught life lessons through like drawing stories and stuff. It was great. There are gonna
I
be like
thought this
9
was
people
some
who did it.
alcohol reference when I saw it.
See, wait, no, it wasn't, but that
Happy
does sound
Van
cooler.
Druid.
Uh, anyway, okay, so my points list, very clear what I'm trying to do here. I'm running
I see.
3 different tutors and Oath of Druids.
And they all
Very
get Oath of
straightforward.
Druids. That
Oh
is
yeah,
sweet.
yeah. It's basically, and I get to run Idyllic Tutor, which also gets me Oath of Druids. But
And that
then
one's
if you
0
look-
points, right?
Yeah, it's nothing, which is just 0 point tutors in this format. I haven't even played that. It feels very good. Like I haven't even played that long.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Those are. I mean, you know that they're like touchy, right? Like they're idyllic tutor or these other kinds, but yeah, they are absolutely fantastic.
So my deck is doing basically everything. It tries to do the Oath of Druids combo, which is basically cheat in gigantic creatures from my library, which there are only 4. Emrakul, Primeval Titan, Gristlebrand, and Runescar Demon. Relatively decent. One of them even tutors, so it's great. I also said, you know what? Why not? Let's play Show and Tell, because I can. And it's no points, and I can Show and Tell my big creatures. I also put in Omniscience, because why not? Because I'm playing Show and Tell. And then I was like, hey, I'm already playing Primeval Titan. Let's play Dark Depths Thespian Stage. So I'm just sticking stuff in my deck, just doing whatever I want. It was beyond fun to build. Like I can't even.
This deck, I love it. The thing I really appreciate about your build here, Wedge, is that you weren't shy. You went all in, and I love it that you just decided to go right in the deep end of the format and see what you could do with it. It is tempting, at least for me, and in fact, this is kind of what I did to sort of more stick to the type of cards and the strategies that I'm more comfortable with and that I enjoy playing. Which, I mean, I think that's fine too, but I really appreciate that you were just like, no, we're Oath of Druids in and we're just doing it. I mean, you've got 4 Oath of Druids in your point list, basically, and a few more in your not points list. So that's great, man. I think that's super fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. And against a deck like yours, this is going to be, there's going to be some big spells going back and forth. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, it's funny because this is another thing that I really like about Highlander in general is that you get this ability to play these smaller efficient cards, right? We're playing 1-on-1 only, and it's only to 20 life. That's how Highlander plays, just like any other, game of constructed Magic, where, you really feel it when you play Commander, and you're typically playing with 3 or 4 players total, and with the 40 life, that the small effects, the things that just don't do that much, your preordains, your ponders, that kind of stuff.
Right.
They're not that great. You kind of just often think I should have just played something for 5 mana that could just do better, and here in Canadian Highlander, we get to play these smaller effects. And, those are some of my favorite cards. I mean, I played preordain the whole time it was in standard.
You definitely feel the effect of like, I guess the spikiness of cards. Things have a lot more impact. No, I like it a lot. It's almost like a bridge between something like a Legacy and a Modern and Commander. It's like a great middle ground, combines the best aspects of both, and it's I can't talk it up enough. Like I love this format. I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like we're all set. We're going to throw it down to the match now between you and me. All right, welcome back to coverage here at the Community Super League, and we're taking a look at our opening hands. Well, there's good news and bad news, Wedge.
Okay.
Which one do you want first?
The bad news.
So the bad news is that, I don't know if it's good or bad for you. The bad news is that I'm mulliganing.
That's great news.
The good news
That's the best news
is that I have like some of my sweetest cards in my hand, but away they go. All right, so take a mull here.
Okay, so basically all good news for me is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it was all good news for you.
That I snap keeped because my hand is stupid.
All right.
I'm not even going to be shot. This is great.
Let's see here. I have kept a 6, and I'm deciding if I want to put this card.
I mean,
no, I kept my 6.
You could dream, right? Hey, blue decks.
It sounds like it's your dream more than mine.
Like
I'm going to actually top that. Yeah. All right. We've got business.
I've heard business is good.
No, we'll see. I got to take a look at your hand before I really figure it out.
You could just not do that.
Actually, you're right. I'm not going to do that. Oh, dude, you gave me a spirit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, well, all right.
All right. Ready? I'm about to use the chat in Moto for the only thing I've ever used it for.
Oh, you're gonna type in my cards?
All of them.
Oh,
I'm too
geez.
lazy to open a notepad, man.
Are you gonna like type in the cards that I've already played as well?
Yes,
Like
I
as
am.
they go away?
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
tilt you as hard as humanly
No, I
possible.
love it. I love it, man. It shows that you're being thorough. I appreciate that.
I try my best, you know?
Yeah, this is an interesting. This is actually kind of a cool matchup too, because your deck has the ability to go way, way over the top of what my typical draw looks like for my deck. But at
Right.
the same time, my deck can do some pretty cool stuff as far as like I do have an infinite combo in the deck, for example, and so it does have the ability to kind of win out of nowhere occasionally. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. In the meantime,
Nice.
play my spell bomb.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You don't need to update your list, by the way. You know all three of my cards.
I do. That's
Yeah,
true.
I'll keep you updated if it helps.
Thank you, man. You're so nice.
I am.
You're so
I'm
kind.
I'm a sweetheart. I am going to try to beat you down. I mean, make no mistake. But
Well, as you should,
yeah,
for being completely honest.
me and the spirit token are going to ride to victory here. I think we've
Are you
got you
now?
down to 16 already.
Are you now?
I feel like we can't lose. Oh, friends,
Yeah,
don't.
I'll get friends soon.
No, not that. Anything but that. Oh my
Now,
god.
Marshall, this is the point of the
Is
game where I
this
tell you how good it feels to have a turn 2 Oath of Druids off a turn 1 Forbidden Orchard.
Oh, this is supposed to be Highlander.
Exact. This is highlight.
How
This
did
is why
you
I love
do
this
this?
format. I've channeled my World Gorger Dragon skills from week 2.
Oh my god.
I've made a pact with just the devil. This is how this is gonna work.
My feelings are definitely hurt right now. I don't even know if this does anything.
You could. I mean, yep. Enjoy, man.
Yeah, I'll take something, but it doesn't really matter, right?
I mean, it could. My deck is full of live draws. They just match with all my other draws. I don't know how to explain the chaos that is my deck. Like when I did some gold fishing and then some play testing, and my deck can come from nowhere and just like show and tell something huge, or I'll just dark depths thespians. Like I just have the most ridiculous combination of cards in this deck that like my whole deck is a bunch of combos and then a bunch of ways to find my combos. It's very I have one plan.
This much I can respect.
Okay, see, taking the preordained was rude.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I'm not nice.
That's true. All right.
So
All
what
right.
happens now? It's gonna
All
just
right.
rando flip until you hit a creature, basically?
Yeah, so at the
And then you
like
just get that creature for free?
yeah, so at the beginning of each player's upkeep, the player chooses an opponent, and then if the opponent has more creatures than the player, I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a creature, and I put that creature onto the battlefield and all revealed cards in the graveyard.
It feels so fair.
You know what? It is fair, Marshall. I'm glad you brought that up. That's good.
Ugh, this Forbidden Orchard.
But it's only 1 point, so that automatically makes it fair.
All right, what did you hit?
Emrakul, it's not a big deal.
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
I feel like it's fine. I feel like
Turn
it's fine.
three Emrakul?
Just let it happen. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't like this.
Shh, Marshall. Shh. It's fine.
I'm totally attacking you.
Whoa, hey, calm it down.
You have
All
no
right.
idea what I'm capable of. These
I
spirit
really,
tokens
I really don't.
will be getting into the red zone.
I really need to make sure something's not happening.
I got
Okay,
you.
good.
Taste it. Yeah.
Oh,
Set that one up.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right.
I can.
Well,
I will rest with this small victory, even if Emrakul ends up killing me.
well,
Oh
hey,
my
I can't do
God.
anything right now.
Oops.
Whoa,
Actually
hey,
need-
Marshall, calm down.
no, I actually need
Well, hey,
to crack this.
calm it down. I don't feel like you actually need to do this, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine.
All right. Something great.
Your 1/1 spirits don't even have flying. Can we talk about that? Why is Forbidden Orchard? Are there any other cards that create the 1/1 spirits that don't fly besides Forbidden Orchard?
I feel like there's like a Honden that makes some green ones that don't fly or something weird,
Oh,
but
like
I don't know off the top of my head.
I always thought that was interesting because I've seen the tokens in person, and I'm like, what even is this? Where does this come from? Kamigawa, the set where no matter how much you research it, you don't know 60% of the cards. You know,
I
I'm
do
just gonna
have
let you do this.
I have a +14 in my hand, so it's probably
That's
smart.
what I was worried about. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let that happen.
Let's see. All right. So if I do that, then that could work. All right. I got a plan.
Do you?
Yeah. It's
All
sweet.
right. I'm just gonna do this again
Right. I forgot about that.
because I
There's also
can.
nothing I can do about it.
I mean, you know. Oh, this looks fun.
Good God, really?
Uh, yo, I'm gonna time out having to put everything in my graveyard.
You got 40 minutes. You'll be fine.
Are
I
you sure?
think you'll be fine.
You may search your life. Oh, I will. Thank you, Primeval Titan. God, you're so kind.
Hopefully, all the lands have now been put in the graveyard. That is my new game plan. I am. Let's see, you're at 60 cards now.
Shh, Marshall, shh, it's fine.
Feel
Shh.
like I have this.
Marshall, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't pay any attention to the lands I played.
What did you
Whoa,
play?
Marshall, calm it down. What are you
Oh my
doing?
God! Did you really just get Dark Depths?
I don't think
Oh
we
my
need to talk
God!
about that. I feel
This
like
is a
you could just let
savage
that
beating.
go.
This is just a disgusting beating.
Wow. All right. Well, that was rude. Uh, that was rude.
I hit you down to 10 here, buddy.
I'm just not gonna minus anything because like, what's the point? Actually, you know what? What if you have a way on upkeep to kill? I need to think.
There are ways.
I know there are. I don't like ways. Ways are bad. I'm not the biggest fan of ways.
Yeah.
Uh Here. We're just gonna do this now.
You're
Um
brainstorming. All right.
I am that
What
seems
happens if we're tied on Oath of Druids?
that seems great. I don't believe it triggers.
Nothing happens.
I could be wrong, but I
Even
don't.
if that player chooses target player who controls more creatures. So
Yeah, I think it's because it specifically says more.
got to be more.
Okay. All right. Playing safe. I should buy a LRR. I brainstormed wrong shirt. Plug. Faux free. What is this? Marshall, if you find a way to survive another Emrakul, like,
I'm
if you find a
trying.
way to, like, have me not attack again, you're going to put me on the worst tilt I've been on since, like, the Leaning Tower of Pisa itself.
Trying.
Okay, well, I'm
I'll
just
afford.
not going to let that happen.
God dang it. All right. I think I'm dead.
Do you blame me, Marshall?
I do not blame you, no.
Okay.
Let's see. So if I block 3 of them, I take 18 and I'm dead and I'm dead and then I'm dead.
Are you
Hey.
sure?
Yeah. I'm
All
going
right.
out on my terms.
I mean, that feels right. All right, I could do this
Maybe you'll
again.
deck yourself. Maybe those are the only 2 creatures you put in your deck.
Let me look at my graveyard really quick.
This will be sweet.
Oh,
57.
it doesn't matter because I've all done none. Uh,
Can you just say no?
I can, yeah, which I'm going to.
Did you really say no? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Who
fine.
are you? What do you have, Phage in your deck or something just for the sweat?
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that. I don't feel like we have to.
All right. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Feeling pretty good about how that went.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen my sideboard plan yet, so
I haven't. I was actually worried about that when I was building my deck. I'm like,
I'm hoping that you transform into a deck that doesn't have those 2 cards in your opener.
my whole deck is just removing Oath
Yeah.
of Druids.
Yeah. All right. I'm keeping my hand.
My God.
I assume we can just play it, right?
What?
Can we just play or do we have to wait?
No, I think we just no,
right.
just play.
Mulligan. Mulligan. 5 5 5 5
Oh
5
my
5
God,
5
this
5
hand is so bad too.
5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5
This doesn't feel good.
5 5 5 5. Did you keep it?
No, I haven't kept
Oh,
it
you're
yet.
still thinking. Ooh, 5 5 5 5 5 5. Yeah. 4 4 4 4 4 4.
Nope, gotta do it. Oh, why are you doing this to me, game? This is my only chance to win. I have to pray.
This is what we call justice, okay? This is how this works.
Is that what this is, Marshall? My hand was all just really expensive stuff with like nothing. It was so bad. Nice Nile Spellbomb, both games.
Does it do anything?
Judge. What?
I don't even know if it does anything. I can't tell.
I got one of my like. I think I have 1 force in the deck. Oh my God, never didn't have it. Huh.
Did you pick this for us especially, or did it just randomly give you this
It's
one?
it's Tempest Remastered to go with the entire theme of my deck, which is Hey Oath of Druids is awesome. So I should be playing that.
I appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah.
You know what else I'd appreciate it if you made a play.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna need you to make a play.
Okay, it was easier last round because your shields were down and I knew I was fine. I don't feel.
That's what people say when they're like trying to be polite, you know, like to urge you. I'm gonna need you to make a play. It's like, oh, that didn't feel polite at all.
Wow, this legit just feels like the worst day of my life right now. All right.
What is this nonsense? All right.
Gosh, do I have an option?
You always have options, Wedge. You always have options.
See, I can tell that you're really confident, and I won't lie to you. It doesn't make me feel good. You know, like it. I don't like it. So if you could just
I feel like I'm fine with it though.
Again, I don't feel like that's important.
Let's
just,
see.
You know, let it happen.
What should I do?
Concede. That's what I say whenever anybody asks me.
No, I think I got a better.
What is the play here? Quit.
Just stop.
Just quit Magic. Game's over. It's clear you've made a mistake.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I kind of just have to.
A Forbidden Orchard. Give me that spirit. Give me. Yeah.
I'm glad you're really happy about your life.
That's my buddy. That's cute.
Great. Awesome. Thank you just for letting me know that it's dead. Thanks.
It's super dead. I'm just deciding. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is maybe this and then this. Does that make more sense, Wedge? Or would you just do the other thing?
Marshall, I don't know.
Let's see here. You've got 1 blue mana available. Spell Pierce? That's possible.
Do it. You won't.
If this backfires, what happens?
You won't.
Probably lose the game. So that's not awesome.
I mean, you say that, but I mean, I don't say that.
Die.
No! That felt bad.
I got a spirit.
That doesn't feel good. You do have a spirit. 22 o'clock.
Oh, I am so going to beat you with this stupid spirit.
I feel it already, and it hurts.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
What are you going to do?
I don't know what you're going to do.
What you going to do with the druids in the graveyard?
Oh, because you don't think I had contingents?
Have you ever seen this card before?
Tainted Pact. Yeah, that costs a point.
It does. So what Tainted Pact does is it lets you exile the top card of your library, and you can put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card exiled this way. You can repeat the process until you either put a card in your hand or you reveal cards of the same name. So here's the deal. Canadian Highlander, it's kind of tough, but you can actually just have all cards of different names in your deck, and that's what I've done here. So basically it makes me exile, but I get to just find whatever card I want.
Wow, that's just insanity.
So I don't want that one. 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 That's a pretty good one.
I mean, I don't think it has to be.
I wonder if I just did that. Would I just win the game? No, that's not good enough.
It's really great when we're on our own commentary. This isn't tilting at all.
Oh, this is fun. Let's see.
Never being completely honest, I think you're having about as much fun as I had game 1, so I feel like this is fair.
What would Marshall do?
Yes, just never stop.
I think I'll just take that one.
You could have just not stopped. Like,
seems fine.
Again, I feel like you didn't have to do that, but you're you, so
yet here we are.
Yeah, figure that out.
All right.
What did you exile? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can look. I exiled 14
exiled a lot of charms and a ton of lands. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of lands, actually. You're right. There were.
Yeah, you exiled a lot of land.
In the meantime,
you never get another Oh, you
The,
already have 5. Never mind. You don't need them. I assume you don't need them anymore.
you're correct.
Uh,
What nonsense is this? Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Resolves.
huh. Huh.
Which one are you going to pick? I'd pick the third one.
Do you want me to fit the Temple Garden?
I don't know. I just felt like the third one was the right one.
Yeah, you felt like that was correct.
Yeah, I still do very strongly. It's a
Yeah.
temple guard. God, you could really use a land drop here since you've got 0 lands in hand.
Could you?
3
I don't
lands.
know why you're being this way.
I'm
Like, I
trying to.
honestly don't.
I'm helping.
It doesn't sound like you're helping.
All right. What did you draw? Did you draw anything good?
I don't know. Are you gonna click me?
Yeah.
God, you're the worst.
Just tell me. Just tell me if it's something good.
You know
Oh,
what?
you could counter this? Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
That's interesting. You should probably counter this. You don't want to let me see that hand. I'll just craft a perfect game plan.
God, you're so tilting right now.
Don't let me do it.
Why are you being this way?
Because I want to resolve the card that I took in my hand. You
Uh-huh.
know what it is. Do you know what I took?
I know.
It told you.
I know it did. Marshall,
Well,
I know it did.
I didn't. The thing is, I didn't see you write it in the chat. I'll write it in there for you.
You're uh, this is really not good for me. Thank you, Marshall. You're so kind. Wow, you're the greatest. Um,
I'm helping by writing in the chat to Wedge. This
God,
is
you're killing me. I really okay. No, this is actually a tough decision. Hmm. Dude, I'm like on tilt in my real life. I'm not gonna try to walk down the stairs and fall down.
hide your keyboards.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Dude, this doesn't feel good, man. Like it doesn't. Like I'm thinking of things that feel good, and this is not one of them. I'm trying to figure out what my quote unquote outs are, quote unquote. For what? I don't think I can do anything. I think I just.
You could just draw something good.
Oh God, you're so wise.
I mean, that would be a plan.
You're so wise. Hmm. This doesn't feel like the right decision, though. If I do that.
Did you know the Vendilion Click can fly?
Yes, Marshall, I knew that. If I ever play you in real life, I'm literally flipping the table. Then I want to go to the table next to ours and flip that one too. And I don't have the mana for this. You make me so sad. I can't let this happen.
I got a sweet game plan. Tap Forbidden Orchard, pass priority. I'll never figure it out.
This feels so bad.
Am I getting cryptic here? Dismissed? What is it? Mystical Teachings. Dear God, man. You're going to Mystical Teachings for force and then force my Vendilion Click? Is that what's happening? Is that the truth? Is that the reality that we're facing right now? You are. You are a beast.
I don't think I had any other option based on what my hand is.
Fair enough. I believe you, man.
Like I really don't.
It's probably not
Yeah,
great news for me, by the way, but
that was just super. You know what? I hate your graveyard. So if you could just
that actually matters.
exactly. So get out of my face.
That was pretty good. Oh wow. Oh wow.
It's killing me.
So I have some favorite creatures. Wedge,
I
but
really like that you're giving an intro to the crap you're about to
most,
drop on me.
Most of them are small. This one is not.
Okay. All right. What do you got?
All
You could
aboard
just-
the gravy train.
Oh, come on.
Who wants to
At
go
least
for a ride?
That is just ridiculous.
All aboard the gravy train.
Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12 in hand. Um,
Who wants to go
wow,
for a ride?
that is savage. Uh,
Did you know that Grave Titan is a creature giant?
Marshall, just uh,
It
you're
is
killing.
called Death in Form and Function.
Thank you. That's yeah, awesome.
What do you got, man? I know you got some big stuff in this deck. Like you're just gonna. I mean, if anybody could come back from this, your deck could. I have
This
faith
is
in
like
you.
my only option.
You just cast Yogg's Will for Oath,
Yeah.
and then it triggers on your turn, right? Not mine.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
if it triggered on my turn, this would be
you
banned in like
dead.
whatever super vintage would be. Am I dead?
Oh, you dead. I mean, not dead. You're not dead, dead, but you're kind of dead.
But did I have another? No reclamation, Sage. Oh my God, Judge!
More like wrecked usage.
Unbelievable. Oh,
On the
feels bad.
board. Choo choo.
Feels bad, man. Fail fish. Take my life. All
I'm
right.
really
Well,
just mad at you for exiling my graveyard and making it so I couldn't treasure cruise this turn too.
oh, you know what? You deserve that. So
Yeah.
come on. Uh, that's not gonna do it. Um. Okay. Let me think. I don't think I can get out of this.
But what if you did?
I'm just not talking to you right now. Okay. We're not gonna speak right now.
Five, 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 five.
what? It
I
already
can't
happened.
believe this. By the way, you've got Oath of Druids and Forbidden Orchard, both games. Both games.
Well, yeah.
You're not even a real person.
Okay, I could get lost in your forest of dead things. How do I get? I don't know if there's. I think I have to like.
Did you know that your Bojuka Bog taps for black mana thanks to Urborg Tome of Yawgmoth?
It tapped for black mana anyway.
But it's a swamp.
You're just you're actually the worst. All right, I gotta go for. I'm going for the odds.
All right. I
Oh,
accept.
that didn't work at all. Uh. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not showing you anything else. God, that was so brutal.
Did you say beautiful? I thought you said
No, I didn't, Marshall.
All right.
Where's my judge for Rex Age? God, that's such a good card.
Yeah, that
Against
card's
East,
sweet.
that and Abrupt Decay are just so good against me. It's
That's
insane.
actually that's what I was thinking about on that early turn. So I could use my what was it called? Abrupt Decay now and just make sure that your oath is dead, or I can untap and play Guy and then blow it up, and it's a little more mana efficient, and then I can keep the other spell for either something else or for if you get it back. But like I'm just thinking, like if something goes wrong and my Rex Sage doesn't do what I want it to do, then I'm dead. Like then
You
you're like,
took
oh,
the
here's
way
Emrakul.
safer play.
Yeah.
Like
I
like that.
don't. The thing is, I couldn't actually think of what it was that would mess up my plan, but I just thought Wedge, he could do anything. So yeah. What is that line that you put in? Oh, is this to denote a new game?
Yeah. I don't need a notepad, right?
I'm still helping. What is this nonsense? All right.
Are you playing Mental Misstep? Because I'll quit right now. Okay.
No, I have it in the deck. I just don't have one in my hand, as you can see.
Wow, your hand is pretty good.
It's decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent.
It's not amazing, but you know.
No, it's okay. I like brainstorm will find me something. As long as you don't just do your stupid thing where you're like, oh look, it's Forbidden Orchard. Oh look, it's Psycho in the game again. If you do that, then I'm dead.
I mean, you don't know that I'm not going to do that. There are a lot of things that I don't like about your hand. All right, how tilty do I want to make this? Pretty tilty. Okay.
I updated my hand chart for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're super. God, that's so tilting.
What
I never thought I would have to like think this hard about which land I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, your deck does have a lot going on with that kind of stuff. What other combo? You said you have show and tell in there too,
I do, yeah.
because you're not just all in on Oath. You have like a few other ways, like for backup plans or whatever. Like because you have so many huge
I do,
creatures. Oh
yeah.
no,
I have the Dark Depths Thespian stage from Primeval Titan. I have Show and Tell and like Omniscience.
I love. By the way, the Dark Depths Thespian stage with Primetime is sweet. That is
Isn't it?
super.
Right?
Like you just
It's
find any
just
way to get Primal
the
onto the
coolest.
battlefield, and you're like, by the by, 20 more incoming.
Yeah. We're losing Snappy.
Yeah, Snapdad's down. That happens.
You know what? It does happen, Marshall. So yeah.
Let's
How's that
see.
feel?
If I play this, then that's probably the best.
Oh, no turn one brainstorm. You're so weird.
I
I'm joking.
can't.
I'm joking.
I wanted to.
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
Okay. What?
Thank you for waiting. You're so kind. I have a all right. I have a plan. I have a
Hey,
plan.
you have a plan, and it doesn't involve green mana. I'm fine with this. uh,
I thought you might be.
Go ahead.
Oh no. No play. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. No green mana, huh?
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't you dare do it! Okay. All right.
Everything is fine.
All right.
Everything
All
is
right.
fine.
That's what I was just thinking. After you didn't cast this stupid thing. All right. Let's dig around
Mana
a little.
burn.
See what we can hit.
Mana burn.
I might spend the mana.
Are you adding the cards that are in your hand to the
I'm,
chat right
I'm
now?
helping you out. I
Are
said
you
I was
serious? I just noticed
incredibly
that.
helpful.
Why are you doing that?
Just very helpful.
That's just weird. Why are you
All right.
being this way?
Doing it. That's why.
Oh, should I do this right now?
You should do it now. You should not wait. I do have a blue mana floating though.
Yeah, you do. That's a good point. Just noticed that. So strong.
All
Stop doing that. You're so all right, chat, you can't see this, but in our game chat, Marshall over the last like 2 turns has added Jace the Mind Sculptor, Mana Drain, and Spell Snare to the cards that he apparently has in his hand. Like, this is the tiltiest thing that's ever happened to me. I really wish I had misstep right there just to troll. I would love that. Nice preordain. You know, I chose the other art, but you know, both are great.
What should I do? Nothing.
Concede.
Nothing is correct.
I still feel like Concede is pretty decent.
You'll have to do a little more than play 3 lands. But I might. I did in the first game. I mean, you did attack me for 27,000, and
That's true.
What are you thinking about? Wait, what's going on? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I made a mistake.
All right. I accept. Mistakes are accepted.
I'm glad you enjoy my mistakes.
I kind of did.
There you go. That's for you.
This is either good or bad. What color are you making? What are you doing? Okay, so you're going to go get it. All right. I know now what I must do. Oh, buddy. It shows me that you got Oath, right? Okay. Oh, I'm going to get you so good right now.
I hate you so much.
This is going to be so amazing. I can't wait for this.
Could you? Oh,
and if it doesn't work, I probably just lose. But whatever, it's fine.
Is this how you play normally with people?
Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
I was born for this moment.
Okay. Well, so was I, because you're getting mind twisted.
Am I now?
Yeah. And I'm going to take away your Oath of Druids. Do it! One time. Spin the wheel. Do it.
No.
No. Oh,
you deserve
no.
everything about that.
Oh, no. All right. Plan B. We're all right.
The fact that you have a plan B makes me want to hurt myself.
I do. I have a sick plan B. It's amazing. Completely unbelievable.
Is it now?
No.
I don't have enough green mana, and I never thought this would be a problem in my life.
What did you exile? Forbidden Alchemy. All right. So instead of getting 3 cards at random, I got 2 specific cards of your choice, and you lost a life. Not great for me. I won't lie. It's not perfect.
You've done better. Is that
Not
what I'm
the
hearing?
perfect outcome, but I guess I'll have to take it.
All right.
Just the once, deck. Just the once.
I
Just
mean, I
run it
gotta
out
do
there.
it.
It's fine.
I gotta do it. I don't have
Can't
a
go
choice.
wrong. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Why are you being this way? I thought we were having just a nice friendly game of Magic the Gathering.
Oh, no, we're not.
We're not. Okay, well, that's good to know.
You got 3 cards left. All right, let's see what
I
we
do.
draw first. What do you say? See what we draw.
Land.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like you would have said that if it was the best card in your deck or a
Yeah.
literal piece of turd.
So
Like,
you're there's two things. You're right, and I also would have said it if I drew a sweet card.
okay,
So
good. Although that was probably the best card in your deck. I can't trust you, Marshall. I feel like we had a basic trust. What is this? Oh my god, the Snapcaster value on that just makes me like.
yeah, that's
That's
pretty sweet. But
I forgot about Riptide Laboratory. That is a great card.
Oratory, wow, you went deep.
Sorry, Laboratory.
Is that how you guys say it on the East Coast? Laboratory.
I don't think. No, definitely not. The
So
East Coast
I
tends to
really
just
wish I
say
knew which
opposite.
cards you could get, but I don't. So wish me luck, Wedge. Please hit a not flyer.
Uh,
Please hit a not flyer.
uh, I
Wait, what are you
mean,
doing? You're going to
your
counter this
result.
too?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
it's a Trigon Predator. What are you talking about?
I mean, what if you just hit something like stupid and on the ground?
I mean, that's. I have
Llanowar Elf.
one of my creatures is stupid and on the ground, and that's
Is it?
Primeval Titan.
Oh no, really? That's the only one I can hit and still have Trigon actually nail you
I
here?
believe so because I have Gristlebrand. Uh,
Brand would be good.
Gristlebrand would be sweet. All right, what am I doing? Totem Undermost. I did. I targeted him. Okay, there we go. Yes, I
Just
would
say
love
no.
to use the
Just
ability.
say no. Just give me a turn off.
Oh, all right. This is cool.
Oh, you hit Primeval Titan.
I did. That's not good for me.
We are drawing very live all of a sudden.
I've had better situations.
So you get to go get the combo. That does actually just kill me though. So actually, I'm probably just dead.
Okay, let's grab that and this because value. Then we draw a card because that's just stupid. Um, 4 cards in hand, huh?
The thing's Merit Lage is indestructible. Am I wrong?
What's indestructible?
Merit Lage token.
Yeah. With flying and indestructible. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Good to know.
I'm going to just
Thinking of a card.
do a little
Thinking of a very specific card.
I don't want to pass to you because I don't want you to get anything good. Oh gosh. Okay. You know what? Fine. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
Stop it! Just stop it. Okay? You could have just DC'd from Magic Online and you would have made the exact same noise. You're actually the worst.
It's completely true, the words you just said.
I know it is.
All right. I'm going to attack you. Now what's happening?
I'm giving you another spear because I'm a nice guy.
No, you're doing something with that Trigon Predator.
Wang.
Let's see. Can I do anything against that?
You can't be countered, Marshall.
I know. There's other things.
Marshall, get out.
Right,
Get out. Right now. I've had it.
So
You freak me out when you attack.
You do that.
Freak me out when you attack with your 1/1s. There. You know what? I did it. Fine.
I thought we were in a race situation here.
I mean, I guess that's kind of true. Come on.
You can make this thing and then nothing happens.
You call it nothing. Hater. What are you doing? What mana are you making? What are you doing?
Damn.
All right. Okay, well, I guess... Man, I should not use it. Well, I had used Forbidden Orchard for the green mana, so it actually didn't matter.
You needed to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't feel as bad. That's very interesting card. That's a
That's
very
why I was
interesting.
asking if Merit Lage had indestructible because damnation. I was like,
Yep.
thought maybe I could do something, but I can't.
Hmm.
What are you thinking about?
I'm tanking right now.
Thinking about using Forbidden Orchard to give me a free spirit token?
I mean, yeah,
Thinking
actually,
about Dark Depthing?
yeah.
Thinking about whatever 3 random cards you have in your hand?
Marshall, I'm thinking about a lot right now. Okay, so if you could just, all
Oh,
right.
all right, I'll be over here.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. All right, we're gonna do something a little unorthodox. Uh,
What is that? Regrowth for Force? It's pretty good.
I feel like I've made both better and worse plays. Your deck is tricksy, man.
Yeah, it does some stuff.
It does. Well, that's the thing. Like, if I didn't build the deck I built, I was gonna go for more of a like spell centered deck like yours, like less all
Mm-hmm.
non combo, more control-y with a lot of cool stuff. That was my plan.
Well, I can tell you that these decks are super, super fun to play.
Yeah. I mean, now my plan is oh gosh, what does that return? Turn target card. I mean, okay. What are you getting? Oh wow. Okay, all right. I get that. I get that.
Got to try something.
That's true. Um Gotta not let that happen though.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, right. Like the plan was just the plan was just to force whatever you played, right? To like make room for the flying Merit
Yes,
Liege.
and the fact that that the Trigon Predator can block Merit Lage means that is
It
undoubtedly
makes it,
correct.
yeah,
Yes.
like terrible for me.
Well, it's just one turn. I mean, like,
Well,
I
that's
would.
I mean, but
It
you're
just
I mean,
opens the door. Like this way, you just
yeah,
shut the
exactly.
yeah, which I think makes your play very correct of getting back the force and forcing anything that interacts with Merit Lage, basically.
Right.
And you got it, sir. Good games.
Wow. Good games.
Yeah,
Dang,
and
that
I guess
was.
you can't see my hand still, but I did actually have Jace the Mind Sculptor in hand as
Did
well.
you?
So
Oh my.
yeah. So
Okay,
if
so
so if you would have not done that, then it might have opened up the door for me to go chump block, play
right.
Jace bounce Merit Lage, and get back in it. So nice
Well,
play.
the thank you. The Because all I had seen for flying was the because I knew that the way I was going to win had to be Merit Lage, right? And the only plan I had was keep Merit Lage alive, and the only way, because I've I played Dark Depths, Thopter
Yep.
Foundry, old school decks, so
Okay.
like unsummoning Merit Lage is like the worst thing to ever happen.
Yes, and I was
So
hoping to do it. I was hoping to get the window. The problem though is in that situation, you still have the Oath of Druids.
yeah, yep,
So like
that's
we
true.
saw in that last turn, like even if I would have found a way to deal with Merit Lage, you're still like, here's Grizzlebrand.
Well,
Like deal with this now. I can't just keep, doing that forever.
well the problem or the issue I had was I knew based on game two, like Reclamation Stage, Abrupt Decay
Yeah.
alone is enough for me to be like,
Yeah.
my oath is not safe. Like,
Yeah, and I mean maybe I can hide behind Jace and just keep bounce because if I can just like bounce Grizzlebrand and then bounce
yep.
Emrakul or whatever, you're like, well,
Yeah, because I
got a
can't
bunch
play
of sweet
them from
ones.
my
Yeah,
hand at all.
exactly. Well, you said you have show and tell, right?
Well, okay,
Yeah.
wait, yeah. Besides, actually, I ended up having show and tell at the end of the game. It
Mm.
was the first time I had seen it, but I obviously had I had like nothing to
Yeah.
play.
No gas. So
and
you
then it was like that,
itchy.
and it was that a regrowth and a compulsive research.
Mm.
And I was like, well, if I just regrowth for force, I can at least prevent the first thing from killing Marrowlage, like
Yes,
whatever it
and
is.
with me on 5 or 6 mana, it's hard for me to come up with multiple ways to deal with the 2020
I did,
flying. So
yeah, I did notice that.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, I
you're
didn't miss land draw. It's
well,
just
no, yeah,
in Magic, it's hard to come up with those. So, all right, good stuff. Good games, Wedge. Nice work. I think your deck's super sweet, and hopefully you guys at home will play Canadian Highlander. We still have one more match to go here on Community Super League. We'll be back after these messages.
Discover Legacy with Magic Online and the